As Alfred would only pay for a cheap studio, the album was recorded in mono and released in black and white. He had 20 copies made, and it soon went on general release in 3 newsagents, a chemist and consignee.
I saw the postman every day. He always said, have a lovely day. Now I look and there's no one there. There's no one there. It's just a guy from consignee. Bring back the Royal Mail. Consignee, bring back the Royal Mail. Consignee, bring back the Royal Mail. Bring it back, and that's what I want.
After hearing this, Consignia bowed to popular demand and changed their name back to the Post Office. When asked about record sales, Alfred proudly tells his boys that he's selling shed loads. What he failed to tell them was that he was selling copies from a shed on his allotment and keeping the money for himself. When they beg him for a rest, Alfred reluctantly agrees and sends them off for a weekend camping trip to Rhyl. At the same time, he books himself a 6-month holiday in the Algarve. He is never seen again, and neither is the money. Reeling from this loss, the Butles appoint Mr. Barry Steinway as their new manager. He immediately sets about changing their image in an effort to increase their sales potential to young girls as far away as Tipton and Coseley. He tells them bluntly,
"Sod the music. The most important thing in this business is hair."
Comb my hair, yeah. Comb my hair, yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I'll tell you something, and I don't intend to say it again.
The Butles spend the next few months growing their hair and even find time to release their new song, I Wanna Comb My Hair.
I wanna comb my hair, yeah. I gotta comb my hair.
The stunt works wonders, and soon the Butles' audiences at the Tipton Working Men's Club grow to double figures.
Was surprised. I had to comb my hair.
Even more amazing is that at the end of the night, some of them are still there. Barry Steinway is proving to be a very shrewd manager, and he impresses the Butles, simple black country lads, with his powerful speeches.
"I have a dream," he says, "that one day all the little children will stand hand in hand at Woolworths and buy your records. I have a dream, brother."
At times, he sounds remarkably like Al Beast talking in a funny accent. Their next big break, however, comes when they are invited to perform at the Royal Variety Performance in front of the Queen. A big break it certainly becomes, as they break down on the way there, and the Beatles are asked to perform at short notice. Not a lot of people know that, and the Beatles' popularity, with the time on the wane, is given a swift boost.
I wanna comb my hair, yeah. Comb my hair, yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah.
Yeah, 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 sing the Butles. No, 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 scream the critics. Barry then sends them off on a tour of Germany, where they play horrendously long gigs in the Crappenkeller and das Shitzenhousen. They even record a German version of their latest song.
Kommst in mein Haar, ja. Kommst in mein Haar, ja. Ja, ja, ja. Ah, sprach in Deutschland. Guten Tag, mein Kommandant. Ah, Stalag der Reisen. You will be shot in the head. Kommst in mein Haar, ja.
The B-side, however, is the first of the classic Butles B-sides, That Girl.
That girl will make you sorry. She's not good for you.
One of the unique selling points of the band was that, unlike other groups of the time, the Butles' B-sides rarely appeared on any album. Tell me, Al, was that because you didn't want your fans to have to pay for the same product twice?
Actually, Harry, no. It's because the B-sides were usually shit.
In the same interview, Al explains how the Butles got their name. Tell me, Mr. Beast, how did you get your name, Butles? Was it because of the big boots that you always wore on stage?
Well, not really, Harry. It was a very profound moment, actually. We used to do a lot of fighting in them days. And one day, Les was annoying me so much, I just decided to put the boot in. While I was doing it, one of the others said, "Don't boot, Les!" And I stopped immediately, and I thought, "Boot, Les! That's it! From this day forward, we shall be called Boot Les."
And so they were. But the press always mispronounced it, and it eventually became Butles. The prefix "the" was added at a later date. And so it came to pass that although the Beatles and the Stones may have had more commercial success, the true birth of the beat can be traced back to a little cul-de-sac just north of Wolverhampton. And the shit certainly followed. And these hits followed. Can we edit that out? She's missed an E out. Where is that secretary? Miss Spells! Miss Spells!